Greetings, gamers! Welcome to part number 21 of my Let's Play Fire Emblem 9, Path of Radiance. And in today's episode, going to be finding this apostle of whom we are searching for, Ike's group and myself. Soren, what about what I said this morning? Yes. About the way you phrase things. I ought to apologize for that. No, don't apologize. I know you. I know it's been bothering you, hasn't it? No, well, don't take it personally. I'm no better, you know. Your ability to speak plainly, the things others won't, is part of what makes you brilliant. Others are too bound by courtesy. With you, I trust that what you say is exactly what you think. Well, yes, Ike. Thank you. Now about that missing apostle. Oh, you found her? No, I don't think so, but there's a child stowing away in here. What? What is a child doing hiding on our ship? She must be some aristocrat's daughter. Probably slipped on from the Begnion ship. It was a hectic battle. She must have been frightened and hid herself here in the confusion. Are you going to help her? Well, we can't just leave her. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hey, don't be scared.
Who might you be? You don't look like a Legoose, perhaps a new recruit?
No, I'm a mercenary. I was hired by Princess Alencia.
The Crimean princess? Ouch!
What's wrong? Oh, you hurt your foot? Let me see.
Hold, do not approach me. Hey, I told you not to. Ouch, you're hurting me, you fool!
Looks like the bone's not broken. Still, we'd better have Miss take a look at it just in case.
Oh, what? What are you doing?
Just hush up and hold on to me. There's my sister. She can heal that foot of yours right up.
Are you trying to help me? Shouldn't you be elsewhere?
I'm supposed to be looking for some sort of apostle person, but I think there are enough other people looking, and I'd rather help the injured first.
Huh, I see. This is indeed.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. If that's the case, I accept your help. Ike, any luck finding the apostle?
Nope, all I found was this little lost child.
Hey, she's quite cute.
Mist, do you think you could use your staff to heal this kid?
Yeah, she hurt?
Just her foot, but maybe she bumped her head too. She's been mumbling complete gibberish since I picked her up.
I kept silent, blaming these antics on your ignorance, but I can no longer tolerate your manners.
Huh? What's wrong? It's your foot, isn't it?
Prepare yourselves, peasants.
Prepare? For what?
You stand in the presence of Sanaki, Empress of Begnion. I am the apostle, the voice of the goddess.
Empress? What did she say?
What? Then she is... Oh no, is she really?
No, she can't be. No way.
Hold your judgment. Even if she's lying, there must be a reason. You ignorant. Are you all right, Empress? My apologies. We were unable to reach you, and we left you in a terrible peril. I accept full responsibility. You're late, Sigrun. What would you have done had something happened to me? Please, Empress, I beg your forgiveness. That won't be necessary. I am also partly to blame for what happened. Let's focus instead on our rescuers. As a reward for rescuing me, I would like to invite them to visit our court.
You know, I know that this is just a fantasy game, and I know you can't take everything seriously. I understand this. But there were many instances in the past where a child ascended the throne, but a regent ruled for him. So a good example of this is King James. He was only a baby when he ascended the throne because his mother was deposed because of her vicious and psychotic rule. And a regent ruled the country until the boy grew up old enough, King James, in order to be crowned. Well, not really crowned, but in order to ascend the throne, in order to rule the nation and judge the nation, henceforth and hitherto. Sanaki is barely like 10 or 12 years old. you're not selling to me that she is the empress of this all-encompassing nation. Never could get past this. I really never could. When I first got this game, I mean, honestly, I was, what, like 10, 15 years old? And I was just looking at this like, what is going on here? Seriously, what is going on here? She's a kid.
And be sure that the one they serve, that girl who claims to be the Princess of Crimea, is invited as well. Princess Elincia's bodyguards, I presume. I am sorry for the trouble you've gone to.
And you are?
I beg your pardon. My name is Sigrun. I'm commander of Begnion's Holy Guard. No word of thanks will ever repay you for saving the Empress. Wait, so it's true?
Are you saying that little child is Begnion's Empress? Huh. It appears so. I can't say I quite believe it, but she seems sincere. Besides, how many people do you know who command a legion of Pegasus Knights?
The Empress has invited us to join her at Cayenne, the capital of Begnion. I think we should go. Where's the princess? We should ask her permission before agreeing.
She must be in the cabin. I'll take you to her. And saved because I have completed yet another chapter. The Begnion Empire, the largest nation on the continent, is a theocracy dedicated to the goddess Ashura. Reigning from the summit of the empire and guiding the world with the voice of the goddess, the Apostle Sanaki rules Begnion. As Ashura's chosen vessel, the Apostle is showered with love and respect from the entire nation. 7 imperial senators aid the Apostle in the governance of her realm. This system of government has been the backbone of Begnion for many long centuries. After Ike and his company aid the Apostle, her holy guard takes them to the imperial capital Cayenne. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about, because I was discussing in last chapter that the splintering off of Dayan and Crimea happened like 200 so years ago. Begnion is only like 640 some years old in this story. So it's even less of a short distance. Like, that's a very long time ago. That's almost half the Begnion Empire's lifespan that they splintered off. After Ike and his company aid the Apostle, her holy guard takes them to the imperial castle Cayenne. The upper class of Begnion society live lives of pampered comfort and luxury. Known as the Sainted, these elite power brokers reside in massive temple-like homes whose spires dominate the skyline. The guiding tower overlooks all from the heart of the city. Here, Ashura holds her vigil, watching over the world. Surrounding the tower is a series of temples, both large and small, placed in an orderly, systematic fashion. One temple, however, is conspicuously larger than the others. It is the Grand Temple Menel, or Maynel. I think it's Maynel. Home to the Apostle. Ike and his company, used to the freedoms of Crimea, find the differences in culture and customs to be very confusing. Chapter 14, Training. Maynal Cathedral.
Now then, you have proclaimed yourself to be the orphan of Crimea's King Raymond, Princess Elincia Rydell Crimea, correct? Yes. I have heard stories that King Raymond had a daughter in secret. My men have reported as much to me in time past. However, whether you are the princess or not is another tale. Do you have nothing that would lend credence to your claims? Nothing at all. It took all my energy simply to avoid capture by Dan. I had no time to secure any proof of my claim. And with the Crown Prince Renning also dead, there is no one who even knows your face. What am I to do?
I will vouch for her.
My Lord Ike.
I have no doubt that Princess Elincia is the true heir to the throne of Crimea.
Oh, really? And tell me, what gives you this strength of conviction? If we believe her story, this woman has not engaged with the outside world since the day she was born. So how is it that you, a lowly mercenary, dare to assert her authenticity?
The Daean army pursues her with bloody-minded determination. At every turn, they demand that we turn Princess Alencia over to them. What further proof do you need?
If someone of proper standing made that pronouncement, I would accept it as an irrefutable proof. But you're a commoner. You have no surname, no documented lineage. You have nothing. I know commoners. They are poor. For a price, they will support any lie, no matter how outlandish. Oh, now I suppose you will tell me you are the son of some noble house? No, of course not. But wait, perhaps you're a royal knight of Crimea?
I am neither a noble nor a knight. I have no connection with the palace whatsoever. And no matter how much gold I stood to gain, I would not betray my convictions. Alencia has paid us, yes, but nothing more than the standard fee to purchase our services as her escort. Nothing more. We have come this far only because we believe Alencia to be a woman of integrity. We would not sell our swords to a liar. I don't care how high and mighty you might be. I will not stand here and let you mock the bond of trust that ties us to Alencia.
My Lord Ike.
How dare you? Who are you to address the apostle so crudely? Guards, guards, seize this man. For his abuse of the apostle, the penalty can be only death.
Halt. Sephiran was right about you. You are very interesting.
Apostle?
Sephiran.
The monk we rescued from the prisons?
A monk, was it? His disguises are always so clever. It never ceases to amaze me. As always, he remains an enigma. Heed my words. Sephiran is in truth Duke Belsis, Prime Minister of Begnion, and my most trusted advisor. He has been traveling the neighboring lands for months, trying to ascertain the condition of the people there. We have received detailed reports on Princess Alencia and the mercenary company serving as her escort. So, you knew we were coming? You knew who we were all along? Yes, I apologize for testing you. You see, life here in the palace is dreadfully dull. I am always so very bored. Thanks to the princess and her brazen little escort, this interrogation proved to be an amusing diversion.
Oh, that's what this was. How very like you, Apostle. A cunning game of wits and words, simply smashing. Even your most loyal servant, Duke Oliver of Tanis, was on the verge of being completely fooled. I'm humbled. Oh, come, Duke Lacane. It was all a ruse, was it? Oh, Apostle, you do tease us so mercilessly. Still, it was not such a bad way to amuse ourselves, was it, Duke Hetzel? Oh, too true, my good Duke. Princess Crimea, it appears that you have put on quite a smile on the face of our beloved Apostle. What an honor that must be. Ho, ho, ho!
Yes, I suppose.
Madness.
Oh yes, I almost forgot in all the fun, Sephiran has already vouched for your identity as the true Princess of Crimea. I require no further proof. You may rest easy. I am most grateful.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
What is the meaning of this? You knew Alencia was Princess Crimea? And you continued to humiliate her for your own entertainment? For some stupid game of wits and words? This is no joke. Alencia's homeland is lost to her. Her family has been hunted down and killed by the monsters of Daean. And with nowhere else to turn, she endures mortal danger and terrible heartbreak to reach your door. And then you laugh at her? Where is the humor in that? Where is your decency? You're horrible. You are all horrid people. You disgust me beyond words, and you owe Alencia a proper apology.
My Lord Ike, please.
Wretched peasant, you loose that treasonous tongue once more, and...
Duke Lacane, restrain yourself.
But...
I am speaking, be still.
Now
then, Ike, I fully understand your feelings. Your passion for your employer is truly a beautiful thing. Would that my own fawning vassals shared your commitment. However, truth be told, your behavior does test my patience. Raise your voice once more to me, and you will surely damage the princess's already precarious position. Do you understand?
Not really. Why don't you fill me in?
Even if Alencia is truly Crimean royalty, she is at best heir to a dead country, nothing more. Without Begnion's support, Alencia's claim holds no meaning. Am I mistaken?
Pah!
Even if we harm her fragile feelings for the sake of her country's future, she must stand by and say nothing. In fact, she is in no position to do anything but beg for Begnion's favor. Or hadn't you noticed? I have much to consider. For now, I shall take my leave of you. I will meet with my senators soon and discuss the state of affairs. Crimea's future will not be uncertain for long. Until that time, I suggest you rest and relax. Perhaps you could try your hand at our courtly games of wits and words.
What incredible nerve to take advantage of our situation and speak down to us like that. I don't care if she's the Empress or the Apostle or whatever, I can't stand her.
Listen, Ike. Isn't it possible that the Apostle saved you?
What? Titania is correct. Begnion is a nation ruled by time-honored custom and ancient conventions. You insulted the Apostle, the very symbol of their way of life. The fact that you are still breathing is a miracle. I hadn't noticed. And as her escort, your criminal behavior would fall directly on your employer, Princess Alencia. If you had truly angered the Apostle, any hope of restoring Crimea would have vanished like a puff of smoke. That's madness. They would sacrifice the whole country to satisfy their own egos. Ike, this may not be much of an answer, but letting madness rule the day is the prerogative of nobility. The Bjork divide themselves into classes, and with classes come prejudice. From the moment of our birth to our final dying gasp, we commoners know we are not allowed to defy the upper class. Princess Alencia, I'm sorry. My ignorance does not excuse my stupidity. I truly am sorry.
No, what you said in my defense and in my honor. It made me very pleased.
Huh?
To see you so angry on my behalf, your words filled my heart.
It wasn't as noble as you make it sound.
However, there is one point that I would contest. It is true that I've lost my family and my home. But I did have people to turn to, people to rely on. My Lord Ike, you and your company were at my side. For me, this has been a great source of inspiration and of happiness.
Princess Alencia.
My Lord Ike, please call me Alencia.
Huh? That would be improper, wouldn't it? I mean, you're our employer and...
You called me so earlier.
I did? Really?
You didn't notice?
No, my apologies. I'll be more careful. Well, I suppose we should go. They prepared rooms for us.
Ah, my Lord Ike.
Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. 6,105 gold. Nice. Combat EXP 732 and 150 bonus experience points. New ally. Benchtrid. I think that says Benchtrid. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Alright, info.
Psst. You want to hear something? There's a rumor going round that a tiger subhuman has been seen on the foggy banks of this very river. What? You don't seem surprised. Alright then, how about this? That subhuman, they say it's always in beast form. It can't change back. Right frightening, ain't it? The only way for us humans to fight them savages is to wait for them to change out of beast form. I mean, how can we kill them if they won't change? Still no reaction, eh? What a bore. I was about this juicy morsel then. Was saving it, I was, but I heard from my darling in the army that tigers, cats, and other four-legged subhumans hate fire magic. That's a useful tidbit, ain't it? Oh, I knows things. You there, serving wench, there's work to be done. Why are you wasting time chattering on? What's wrong? Just saying hello to one of the new servants is all. You fool, this is no servant. Oi? A what? Oh, crikey! Princess Alencia, Crimea's escort? A guest of the Apostle? Oh my gosh, please forgive me. What should I do? Oh, he looked right angry, he did. I might get sacked.
Well, if it isn't Ike, out for a walk, Commander. Hello, Gatry. Yeah, if I stay in that horrible, gaudy room for too long, I start to feel depressed. Is that why you're out here too? No, I'm here for different reasons. I'm just admiring the flowers. Oh, right, yes. They all seem to be in bloom this time of year. The large yellow ones are especially pretty. Not those flowers. Those flowers. Gatry, we're inside. There's nothing here but the temple handmaidens. Exactly. It's like a whole new species of girl lives in Begnion. Everyone in this palace is drop-dead gorgeous. You know what I mean, Ike? Say, which one strikes your fancy? That buxom lass with the chestnut hair is... Hey, Ike. Ike? Bah, he's still just a boy. Yeah, he is.
Commander Ike?
Oh, it's you.
Are you trying to clear your head as well?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just walking and thinking about things. Begnion is so odd. I don't understand this country at all.
I can see that. Everything's so wrapped up in form and tradition, it feels like Begnion has lost track of more important things.
You're some noble house's daughter, are you not? What made you decide to become a knight?
To escape my royal family. No. Not to escape, but to confront it. I want my life to be my own.
How do you like being a knight?
I'm still not satisfied. I may now be a knight, but my hands still shake when I draw my bowstring. So perhaps my goal was not simply to become a knight. Perhaps my true goal was to become stronger. Commander Ike, the others say that you never give up, no matter how bleak the fight. That seems like a true strength to me. Please allow me to continue fighting by your side. If I remain with you, I will grow stronger from your example.
Your skill with the bow is spectacular. How could I possibly refuse your request? We're pleased to have you on the bench.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ah!
That was quite a sigh.
Huh? Oh, nuts. You heard that, handsome? Sorry about that.
You've been behaving oddly lately. Something happened?
Pfft. I'm fine. It's just, well, being here in Begnion is difficult, you know?
Difficult? You were a member of the Pegasus Knights here, weren't you? Aren't you happy to see some of your old friends?
No, I'm not happy. It's so blasted embarrassing I can't bear to face them.
What?
I've told you why I resigned my knighthood, haven't I?
Yes, you're searching for your brother.
It's my brother's fault. That no good chum bucket.
Maybe we should just drop it.
Huh? Oh, no, don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't let it get to you too much. I don't want you distracted in a fight, alright?
Got it, thanks. Ike's a brother, too. So why is he so different from my brother? Grr, lazy do-nothing.
Oh, because your brother's a lazy do-nothing. Pretty simple. I mean, Mist doesn't get any other supporting partners that I'm going to be using, so why not?
Oh no, come back here, you. Where did that thing go? I could have sworn it fell around here somewhere.
Looking for this?
Wow, Mordecai, you scared me.
I am sorry to frighten you. I found this. Is it something you lost?
Oh, yes, that's... Some of my clothes were drying on the line, and a breeze carried one of my scarves away. Thank you, Mordecai.
You are welcome.
Mordecai?
Yes?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, it's nothing.
If you say so, I will take my leave of you now.
What's wrong with me? I can't believe I couldn't do it. Why can't I be more like Ike? He's so casual, so calm all the time. I can't keep panicking like that.
Okay. And of course, I do have a specific skill I want to give to Mist, Soul. In certain conditions, restores as many HP as the damage dealt to an enemy. I believe this is skill percentage proc. It is for paladins and valkyries. She can't heal herself, so now she kind of can. I mean, granted, this is not a guarantee. It will never be a guarantee, but it is something that I can use. Besides that, I do have a lot more experience points, but again, like I said, I'm not going to be giving any of that away. Interestingly enough, I do also have the desire to forge, but yes, I can finally forge a steel sword. So 13. 85 hit should be fine. 12 weight, we don't need to change that at all. I'm going to end with this. And of course, I'm going to delete this and name it Merida. And I think I'm going to make it a nice crimson. That's going to go directly into the convoy. That will be Mist's next weapon. She does need the power. Ike kind of needs it more, but then again, doesn't really matter. I'm using a lot of like the special weapons on him. Maybe I'll forge him a sword too, because he actually kind of would like one too. The problem is that forge can only be accessed once per chapter. Yes, you saw that right. So, with that being said, I have a little bit more to manage an outfit before I continue on with this chapter. Alright, I am back with a few extra things done. So I did decide to give the Merida sword over to my Mist, and Asbel can go into Ike's inventory so he can have a stronger weapon. He kind of needs it more than Mist does because, hilariously, she has more strength than he does. Granted, I do have a speed wing and a energy drop I could give away to him, but I'm not really in the business of doing that at this moment. And I also bought her a torch, which is a staff that burns like a torch, illuminating an area for a short while. I'm going to be spamming this as much as I possibly can, because I do believe the next chapter is the last fog chapter in the entire game. Don't quote me on that, because it's been a little while since I played difficult mode, but I'm pretty darn sure that's how that is. With all that being said, however, I need to save and end.
I am so bored. We've been here for 5 days already, and there's absolutely nothing to do. They gave me free rein to wander the temple, but I've seen everything. I'm tired of it.
I take it Princess Valencia has been invited to yet another social gathering. A little time off is one thing, but this... I guess I'll get in some fencing practice. Ike, the captain of the Apostles' Holy Guard, is headed this way.
I beg your pardon. Are you and your mercenary company enjoying your stay here in Begnion? Is there anything you find wanting?
There's nothing to do, and Mist is bored.
Ah, Ike, why did you say that?
Weren't you just complaining about that exact same thing to me? You said you were bored and tired of everything.
That doesn't mean you should go spouting it to everyone. Oh, you're such an idiot, Ike.
My apologies. Neither of them meant any offense. They're just frustrated.
Yes, I understand. I will pay it no mind.
Did you have some reason for coming to speak with us?
I bring word from the Apostle. She wishes to charge you with a task.
The Apostle wants to employ us?
I didn't expect this.
Expect what?
Your reaction. I'd have thought that you would be spouting and fuming at the thought of working for the Apostle.
If Princess Valencia can tolerate endless social gatherings to judge Begnion's mood and garner her favor, the least I can do is help her earn points by running an errand or two. Ike, they're coming. So we lay in wait for them here, right? Yes, the Apostle's orders were clear. Stop the band of merchants traveling on the old highway and seize their cargo. This does look to be the best spot for an ambush. All right. I don't know who we're facing, but we're on the job. Let's do this right. Old Town Road. A poor crop this time around. Cats, tigers, and a few crows. All we've got are laborers. We're not going to get rich with this.
Oh, and we worked hard to catch them. Is it as bad as all that?
I've been selling half-breeds for 25 years. The ones that fetch the highest prices are the trophy Hurons. And if they're white-winged royals, the fanatics will empty their purses of every last coin.
Well, in that case, why don't we go to Serenus Forest next time? There might be some of them left.
You've the brains of a dead wyvern. Why do you think Hurons are so expensive? It's because they're rare. It's been 20 years since that mob burned Serenus. The Hurons were all roasted like chickens. No matter how you look at it, that was utter lunacy, all that gold up in smoke.
Oh, if they're so valuable, I'd like to see one with my own eyes. I'd catch it and put it in a cage.
Idiot.
Think what you could buy with all that gold. A new axe. Oh, and some furry boots, too.
Shut up, fool. Stop your daydreaming and look over there.
What, who are they?
Bah, look alive, lads. They're not common travelers. Here they come, Titania. Are we sure this is the right bunch?
This fog makes it hard to see, but their numbers and appearance match our intelligence. It must be them.
Well, they've certainly seen us. They're readying their weapons. Very well. Get ready to fight, everyone. Perfect. And I am going to be... Volk actually might have a use here. Marsha does have to join us, and so does Jill. Just for the help, besides the fact that Marsha is actually required here to recruit some folks. I could probably go with the whole Legoos go to the left route, but I'm still gonna need people over there. So probably Marsha and Jill will go with the Legoos, whereas Ike, Titania, and Mist will go up here with Volk. Now I'm only bringing Volk so that he can steal something particularly. Because of this, I am probably going to be bringing the torch that I have in the inventory on Mordecai, since he won't be useful the first several turns, which is a good idea in my humble opinion. Having him ready and waiting to use said torch. But as it is my custom to keep these episodes short and sweet, I do want to thank you for joining me as I cut this episode off, as there is much to be done for other days. I want to ask you, if you like my content, please vote and follow, or like and subscribe depending on your platform of choice. And while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.